Welcome back. This is Wall Crawl with our Hollow Knight All Achievements Guide. We're about to fight Hornet Sentinel. Hornet Sentinel. It's the second time we fight her, and she basically does all the same stuff that she did before, and she has one added new ability. She is just way faster, and she also blocks some of your attacks. Now the thing, so what she did before was she has a dash across the bottom. She jumps and does an angular dash down at you. She'll jump into the air and then little spinny threads appear all around her. It's kind of an AoE attack. And she also has a needle throw where she's across, usually pretty far on one side, and she throws a needle about 3/4 of the way across. You can hop inside to where the needle isn't. As it's on its way returning, you can pogo on the needle as well. And I think that's her standard abilities that we've seen before. She also just hops around. The other thing she does now is towards the latter part of the fight, she will kind of call up these little spiky things that fill up the area. She calls in like 3, and they're just stationary, but if you run into them, they hurt you. So, as far as she's concerned, the first portion of the fight, you're just going to do it the same way as before. Now, you can have fairly good success with where we are in the game with 8 masks and the 3 upgraded nail upgrades. And if you have quick slash, you can just kind of get her stuck in a wall and just wail on her. And you can a lot of times do pretty good. You can actually jump. You can kind of stay at a wall and kind of lure her in to dash towards you and then kind of get over her and just wail on her. And you can usually make it out. She's going to hit you some. You're going to hit her some. You usually come out on top of that. And that's how I did it for a good long while. Until I had to start trying to work towards radiant fights with her and things like that. And what I do now is I try to just kind of ticky-tack. I try to hit her like twice and back off. If she jumps and does her angular thing, I go straight up usually and do a pogo. And she comes exactly where you are. She targets the exact point that you are at that moment. But since she's going so quick, it's hard to react. So you jump, and I usually get a pogo off of her head. So that's kind of the pattern. I stay on the side of the walls. If she throws her needle, that's a good time to heal if you are actually out of the way of it. And that's pretty much it. Lastly, when she calls the little spiky things, you need to dispatch them immediately and don't let them start to clutter up things. So either jump and pogo them or just hit them. Excuse me, sorry. Or the cleanest way to do it is to jump and release a blast of soul. It usually can clean out all of them, and it might hit her as well. But I just jump and blast across and then return to the fight. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. Let's do this. Looking at my charms, Spell Twister, these are good choices. Spell Twister may not be the best choice. Maybe Soul Catcher instead, depending on how much you want to try to have opportunities to heal. So, I don't know. Do what works for you, though. Alright, so stepping in, she says she's not going to take it easy on me. We're going to get to fight the real Hornet this time. Okay, I like this little epic, like, the wind blasts in, and so it's like it's going to be a real big deal, so. Okay, so she is certainly faster than she was. There's that one, yeah, and, okay, there's the needle throw. Okay, so I think we've seen everything except for the last one, so I kind of work my way back to the other side. When she comes, just jump a pogo, like insta pogo. I'm gonna go try to get a hit. Oh, got me. And yeah, here we go. And I had to kind of wait just a minute for that one. Alright. See, I'm not hitting her all the time. That's okay. I'm staying protected. Dash, hit, back up. Hit. I'm not trying to get a bunch of hits in on her in this style of the fight. Okay, she's staggered. I'm going to go ahead and heal up twice. I'm not going to worry about getting the one extra hit that I would get. There's those things. Jump up and blast and clean them out. Okay, the next one I'll let you just see what they look like. There they are. And they're these things that if you are to run into them, they hurt you. So they're not fun to have here. So I go ahead and just blast across to clean them out. Yeah, just pokey at her, and you will finish her off eventually. See, I'm managing to hit her with soul and clean those things out. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Okay, we're gonna get this. Oop. Ooh. Ooh, that was not a good one for you. Yeah, that one in the middle was surprising. And we got her. And doing that gives you the proof of resolve achievement. So, that's good. Alright. Go ahead and talk to her. She thinks you're strong, she thinks you're awesome, and she is out. Alright. So that is fighting Hornet Sentinel. Don't get discouraged. She is definitely a challenge. Beating her unlocks, or at least opens the way to go get the Shade Cloak, which is super helpful. So, alright. Have any comments? Let me know them. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Bye.